With the September primaries just days away, the Northwest Bronx Community and Clergy Coalition invited the candidates representing their Senate districts to the Monroe College auditorium for a forum to hear their positions and have their candidates hear their priorities. Here's Margaret Groarke.
Affordable housing, full funding for our schools, an end to the school-to-prison pipeline. We want to make sure that the people who represent us in Albany are fighting on those issues as well.
It's an opportunity for us as elected officials or candidates to listen to the folks who are here and to really get an opportunity to let people know what our positions are on some of these issues and how we plan to resolve them or how we dealt with them.
On the panel, State Senator Gustavo Rivera from the 33rd District was joined by Senator Jamaal Bailey of the 36th District. Both are facing primary elections against Republican opponents, and Democrat Alessandra Biaggi, who is running against Senator Jeff Klein, who wasn't there. All three were asked to open the program by sharing about themselves and some of their accomplishments.
I passed the Charitable Bail Organization Bill, which made it possible for charitable bail organizations to exist in the state of New York.
And I go to Albany to fight for housing issues. I fight for criminal justice reform. I am the lead sponsor of Khalif's Law, a speedy trial bill, which we hope to get passed in Albany this coming year.
My name is Alessandra Biaggi. I am a candidate for the State Senate in the 34th State Senate District. I am also an attorney. I am a graduate of Fordham Law School, right down the road. Yes. And NYU.
Eliminate major capital improvement, MCIs, which give the landlord additional way to raise rent.
As for housing, all three announced their strong support for legislation protecting tenants. Senator Bailey, a ranking member of the Housing Committee, shared his views on MCIs to raise rents, a position supported also by Senator Rivera.
Conceptually, yes, I'm 100% in agreement, but I need to see the actual language of it, because otherwise I'd be disingenuous in telling you that I'm going to support it for support's sake.
I am committed to making sure not only that we repeal vacancy decontrol, that preferential rent is permanent, that we eliminate major capital improvements, that we repeal the vacancy bonus.
We really need the counselors. We need somebody to talk to instead of all these cops making us feel like we're in prison.
Jordany Badillo, entering high school at Belmont Prep, also asked about the Campaign for Fiscal Equity lawsuit win a decade ago that ensures funding for city schools that is yet to be applied. Rivera pointed to a Democratic majority in the Senate as the answer to the lack of support in Albany, and youth leader with Sisters and Brothers United, Wesley Guzman, read a letter from a DeWitt Clinton High School student in the college application process who complained that schools spend more of their resources in discipline practices like suspensions rather than in helping students academically.
We should be spending resources within our educational facilities. We should be spending resources on educating children, not teaching them what it's like to be incarcerated.
While the challengers of those participating were not present, it did give them more time to flesh out their answers and for the guests to get in more questions. Here at Monroe College, Arlene Makoko for BronxNet.